Do you want to have kids?
Another life, maybe.
Hopefully.
Are you trying to convince him to have kids?
He's trying to sway me.
I'm Amos. I'm a full-time stay-home dad, and currently I have two kids, 15 months, and another one is 2.5 years old. We love kids lah.
I am Zahir. I'm a content creator, and I have a partner of about 6 years now, and we are child-free.
Growing up, I always wanted children.
I would say neutral.
When I'm young, there's no particular reason why I want kids. It's quite a natural thing for me. Eventually, that I see myself being a father and see them grow up. I think these stages are more, in the sense, fulfilling, and there's a sense of achievement also. But it's really more of an individual achievement. For me, it's really just like enjoying the time with your minis, and you just grow with them, play with them.
I'm putting it on neutral because, like, in my adulthood, there was a point where I did want children because I was married before. So with my ex-wife and my ex after that, we thought about having children, but with my current partner, like, we've decided, yeah, it's in our best interest for the both of us to not have children because we've weighed a lot of the pros and cons, and it's not completely off the table. I mean, we thought about, like, if we live somewhere else with a better environment that focuses on family, rather than having to catch up with, like, both the parents have to work just to maintain the child and the lifestyle that you guys, have. Okay, I'm safe. This is sugar, or is this salt? I don't know.
People who don't have children will regret it when they grow old.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have some child-free relatives that are getting on in age. I see them, just tap into the community, like the community where they live. So whether it's through family community or just a bunch of like-minded individuals, like put together the same thing, we do find value in community. I know people would like to put more value into family who will take care of you when you're older. Yeah, your community will take care of you.
The perspective is for now. Let's say 20, 30 years later, you notice that emptiness arise, surface up, but you notice all the elders, they're usually very sad and they're missing someone. The support from a friend is definitely very healthy, encourageable, but it can't be compared to the ones that you brought up yourself.
I mean, I get that kind of comment a lot, like online, like telling me like, oh, it's going to be different 20, 30 years from now. And I always think about people having the dependency on other people. One of the reasons why families make families is so to be very blunt, is to not be alone.
Just because they are not your family, it's a bit pressurized to rely on them and pass them your burden. You will feel bad, right? But when it comes to family, it's more of like real understanding. I think that is something that you can't really seek from your friends.
It really depends on the individual. I'm comfortable with myself in my own space.
If you're happy, that's all that it matters. Oh my god, no. One scoop. Luckily the scoop is quite small.
Singapore is a good place to raise children.
Here. It is a safe place to raise children. For us, we like to raise kids with like farms, animals, and very close to nature. It is actually a bit hard because everything is more like man-made in our country.
Growing up in Singapore, I think, is very competitive. Like the education system and just the cost of living. You almost feel paralyzed just thinking about working and then raising your children and the cost that goes into everything.
Over here is, like I say, it's very safe, but at the same time, it's also very structured. But I choose to stay home to raise them. It's some sort like a homeschool method, also to ensure we can strengthen the closeness and the bond.
The child's responsibility to take care of their parents when they grow up.
Yeah, I completely disagree that it is the child's responsibility to take care of the parent when the parent has gone old. I don't think it's also fair for the parent to be completely abandoned. It's almost like a reverse psychology thing. If you don't feel obligated to, then you would actually do it. But if you're forced to, that's where the resentment comes. But once that obligation goes away, then you're more inclined to spend more time with your parents. And also the factor of like the relationship that you have with your parents.
It's our individual responsible to ensure we are well protected, stabilized. We'll encourage the children to think more. So when they have the skills to analyze situations, they will be able to have the skill to decide what to do with you when you're old. And when they're able to do that, and since you are the one who upbring them, you will accept their decisions.
I can't tell what this
This
was.
is Ya Kun.